Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 5 of season 2 of Loki. This is the penultimate episode of the season. We'll be picking up after last week's episode, which ended with a bang. And I really have no idea what to expect. I had heard that they released a mid-season trailer that apparently was pretty spoilery. So as you guys know, if you've been around the channel a long time, if they drop a trailer in the middle of a season, I never watch it. I don't know why they would do something like that. Again, I don't know to what extent, but honestly, with the cliffhanger we were left on, literally anything would be a spoiler, I would imagine. So, I don't know, man. But guys, I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens next, so let's go ahead and hop in. If you want to see the full-length reaction, check it out over on Patreon, or if you got a Marvel channel, it gets you access as well. It is in watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up with the time codes of our reaction to the entire episode. Over there, you get to suggest and vote on what movies we react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage, and try to make it worth your while, since you're going to support the channel. But guys, at the end of the day, I'd really appreciate it if you enjoy this reaction to leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really does go a long way with helping these videos out. And with that all said and out of the way, let's hop into episode 5. Here we go. Well, oh. Wait, what in the world happened? Why is he here and everybody else is gone? Is it because he was pruned from the time stream to cure his slipping? Maybe that made him immune to the wave? He's the only one here. Oh, nope, it's back. It's back. Uh-oh. What in the world?
Hello?
Oh. What if the TVA just becomes a bunch of different variations of him from different moments of slipping? It's run by nothing but him. And he's gonna go pick up the book, look at it, and then he's gonna be behind him slipping to witness the thing he just witnessed to get slipped out. What in the world?
Hello?
Being haunted by yourself effectively.
Hello?
Oh, no. Oh, right. There was that one shot from the original trailer of the TVA monitor withering away. Fail-safe mode initiated. Whoa, dude. What does this mean? Oh. The logo. The logo is disappearing. Oh, Casey? What? Wow, dude. That's what happened. They got put back in their timelines, right? Where they were plucked from. Got ourselves a little old Shawshank going on here, man. Branch timeline, 1962, San Francisco, California.
Thank God you're here. Is everyone here? Who are you?
They don't remember. They don't remember. Ah, great. I figured that'd be the case.
How'd you get here? How did I get where?
Alcatraz.
What?
I thought it was Alcatraz for a second, man. Yeah, dude. Why is Casey on Alcatraz?
You gotta find your own way off this rock. Sorry, pal. Let's get it.
Oh, and...
Come on.
Oh. Wow, I didn't get to stay there. No! Go back! Oh shit, and now he's, wait, back here? This is the room he met Mobius in. Well, the one that he got shown his timeline, right? Well, whenever he was there, the TVA still existed.
It's gonna help you heal nicely, but you're gonna have to wear it for 6 weeks, okay? You might forget how bad it hurt over the next 6 weeks, so I'm gonna write a little reminder on here for you.
Don't climb trees.
That's not gonna stop you, is it?
No. Dude, no. You couldn't stop me at all. Dude, for somebody who doesn't... Oh my god! Yes! What? Oh my god.
John, your son's calling on line 3.
His son.
Call me if you change your mind. Or if you want another donut.
He mimicked the freaking tube man for a second. They had him mirrored. That was weird.
You're here.
Oh, yes. Every day of the week except Sunday, 9 to 5.
The TVA is gone.
I think you mean ATV. And, you're in luck. We got in 2 of them last week.
Your son's on line 3.
Sorry, single dad. Give me a second.
No.
Told you, I'll call him back.
Your other son.
Oh, 2 kids. Both not getting attention. Not perfect. This life, it seems.
This is our tank contingent. Don't think I've ever seen this one before.
It's really good.
Oh.
He's one of the greats. I read everything he does.
Oh. Stephen King.
I told you to stop putting your sci-fi books on our shelves.
Oh.
Science fiction is a well-respected and thought-provoking genre.
Wow. Oh. His outlines. Oh. Wow, dude. It's almost exactly like his office at the TVA. He may have designed it like that. Whoa! Oh my god, dude. The whole aesthetic came from this place.
What I'm about to tell you is going to be hard to believe.
Of course I believe you. It's a dream come true. One of my
Aww.
characters has come to life and needs my help.
You are a writer.
Yes, science fiction.
I'm doomed.
But, and this is kind of embarrassing, I had to get a PhD to keep my day job teaching theoretical physics at Caltech.
Wait, you're a scientist as well? That's great.
Yeah, until I can
Science
sit
and
write
fiction.
full-time. You have no idea.
The title
how
of
hard
the
it is to
episode.
read. What exactly are you trying to do?
I need to go back to before the temporal loom melted down.
You can't. It's impossible. But don't let that stop you.
I don't understand what you've just said.
Well, you time travel in a place that has no time, right?
Right.
That's not possible.
I know.
We
So
had
you
this
travel
conversation
into a
then.
place that doesn't exist anymore is equally impossible, and therefore it's something you might be able to do.
Sure.
What?
Makes total sense. Doesn't sound like science.
No, but it does sound like fiction. You need to learn how to control your time slipping.
It's random.
But it isn't random, because you keep ending up around exactly the people you're looking for. And it's evolving.
This is a good point.
Because you're not just slipping in time, you're also moving around in space. It's like you're a better version of one of those tampads.
Hey!
It's not like it's a good thing.
With science,
Could be.
it's all what and how. But with fiction, it's why. So why do you need to do this?
Because if I can't save the TVA from being destroyed, there will be nothing to protect against what's coming.
If that's the real why that's guiding you, you should be able to control it. So go ahead.
What?
Yeah, just do it.
Just do it. Nike this shit.
Anything?
I'm trying.
Maybe you need to try harder.
You're not helping. You know, and that's probably how it actually looks when they're filming it, and then all the special effects get added.
Maybe we focus on the science.
Okay.
So, this equation proposes that...
everything.
Science. Now we know that electrical pulses will initiate time slipping. Not fight or flight.
Okay, let's forget about the time slipping. How does science help us get to a place that doesn't exist?
Maybe it does exist.
It doesn't. I saw it disappear with my own eyes.
But then you say you also time travel in a place at the TVA.
I mean, after it spaghettified, he still went to that one room where his timeline was.
Every one of your friends has a temporal aura. That means a group of people would have a collective aura unique to that moment in time. If we can get everyone together in one place, we can read that aura. It'll be like coordinates.
And we can use these coordinates to get back to that moment in time.
No.
What?
Because we don't have one of those tempaths you talked about.
Okay, there's that.
Without any of the knowledge of how it works, I would have to invent it all from scratch. It could take a whole lifetime.
Oh, did he keep the book? He did!
What if you had that knowledge?
What's that?
You tell me you wrote it. There's one on every desk at the TVA.
So I am gonna write a bestseller.
Well, you sure?
Let's get to work.
Oh, and shit.
Oh, that's a problem.
Oh, where are we now? Oh.
Okay, guys, we're gonna have a new rule, and that is any toy found out.
This is just what we were worried about, man. A life he wouldn't want to leave.
Sorry, I couldn't stick around back there. I was in a bit of a time crunch.
Yeah. Looking for ATVs.
The TVA.
Yeah. I got something I want to show you. Come here. Now.
Oh.
A beautiful union of form and function.
Oh, that's lovely. Yeah.
He's trying to trigger any memory he may have left over.
I'm going to tell you something that's hard to understand, Mobius.
I think you have me mixed up with someone else.
No, you see, the thing is, I don't. Mobius is your real name.
Well,
and you belong in a place called
given
the
name,
TVA.
probably.
I'm gonna go check on
It's okay. It's okay.
I don't want any trouble.
It's all right. I'm a friend.
I know you are. I'm a friend too.
He did it!
How did you build a tempad so fast?
I don't know if I say 18 months is fast.
Oh!
19 months. I had to take a break and move out when I lost my job and my wife left me.
Oh, he ruined his life.
I promise you this will make sense.
Uh-oh, it's a little unstable.
But I need your help to save this place. The TVA. You once told me it was the only life you'd ever know.
I sell jet skis, man.
Trust me.
What about my boys?
They'll be fine.
I can't leave them. What do you mean they'll be
I understand. Listen, you can come back anytime.
Hey. Oh, you were at
wow.
the shop earlier, right?
I can bring you back to any point in time. It'll be like you never left. Your boys won't even know you're gone.
Yeah, but I will.
All of existence is in grave
This is
danger.
sad,
And
dude.
your boys are in danger too. I can't keep them safe unless you help me.
What were you calling me?
Mobius.
It's a pretty cool name.
What was his actual name? Did we hear it at all? I don't remember. I love how jittery it is. They actually made it. They just need to get Sylvie now, right?
Is this everyone?
There's one more.
Question, why did it send her here? Unless this was her branch where she was originally meant to be. Could be. We don't know. Maybe we do. Maybe we do. Oh, shit. Oh, no. I don't like that.
This is gonna sound strange. I know you don't know who
Loki,
I am.
of course I know who you are.
Why does she know? Maybe she left before the wave
Because
hit.
nobody else did. Their lives were reset after the
Yeah,
Lewis.
I know, I was there.
What?
This isn't how I thought the scene was gonna play out.
No? What exactly were you expecting?
Oh, whoa.
Okay. Get in the car. I'm buying you a drink.
Maybe she had to have pieced out before, but she said she was there? What in, huh?
Was a prisoner. They don't.
Zaniac, the video game.
It was never his choice to begin with, Loki. He who remains did that.
But Mobius should have a choice now.
You would be ripping people from their lives, showing them something that they cannot unsee. What kind of choice is that?
But they didn't get a choice in this. And I can't give it to them without you. You don't care? I guess not. I guess it's all worked out just the way you wanted it to, and you're fine just walking away. So selfish.
Of course I'm selfish. I want a life. I want to live. What's wrong with wanting something, Loki? What do you want?
I want to stop He Who Remains.
No, wrong. Try again. What is it that you really want? Come on.
I want to save this.
Come on, keep trying.
I want to save the TVA.
Why?
I want the TVA back.
And?
What do you want? I want my friends back.
No.
I don't want to be alone.
See? We're both selfish. Cheers. I know this is hard, but your friends are back where they belong.
But without them, where do I belong?
We're all writing our own stories now.
But we're not safe, man. Your fucking, your lunch, your dinner, spaghettied away. Last time I checked, McDonald's didn't have spaghetti.
Hey, Lyle.
Hey, how's my only regular doing?
Oh, yeah, fine. Don't you ever go home?
Well, I could hear more.
Something feels off
I got just the thing.
about this branch, man.
We'll either cure what's ailing you or make it a whole lot worse.
Oh! His cup's gone. What in the world, dude? Oh, woo. Whoa. What in the world? Whoa. The record. Yep. Wow, that's all that's left.
You should all just go back to your lives. That's where you belong.
But do I need to go back to exactly where I was?
What about the TVA?
Casey, shut up.
You're all just fine without him.
No, they aren't.
You were right.
The branches are dying.
So what does that mean?
I don't know.
We can go back. We can stop the loom from melting down. We're all here. We have all the pens.
First, we need to read the collective temporal aura of everyone in this room on the temp pad. Where did it go?
Hey.
Casey.
Listen, you can rob every bank you like when this is done. We need that temp pad now.
Great, but I still didn't take it.
Oh, no! What now?
What do we do?
What now? What now? No! No!
It was a fiction problem.
It was a fiction problem. God damn it. What?
No, I have to go back to see my boys.
There's nowhere left to go.
Oh! What?
You know where to go.
Slip. He's got to slip, man. I guess. I don't know what else you could do right now.
Do you think that what makes a Loki is the fact that we're destined to lose?
Oh!
left to go.
Whoa.
I did it.
You learn to control your time slipping.
Yes. It's not about where, when, or why. It's about who. I can rewrite the story.
Yo. Whoa. Oh, is he gonna stop Victor from going out? What is gonna happen? Shit. Ah! Dude, that episode was so freaking fun. It was so good. Holy shit. One, we got to see everybody in the lives they were meant to live. And Mobius was a jet ski salesman. And every step of the way, man, every chance he got, he brought it up, tried to sail it, put a pitch out there. And when Hunter B-15 was just sitting there, was like, is this the end of his, I live in the city, I don't need it. It was like, well, we gotta go find next place. He's just shilling it the entire time. Love it. And he's just got what, 3 kids, 2 kids? We saw 2 kids, and 2 called him, but I thought it implied he had 3 when he got there. Maybe it said it like straight out, but I don't remember. Single dad, wife left, and he's just hanging on, doing his best to try to take care of everything all on his own. And again, it's exactly what he was talking about. You know, one of the reasons why he never went to go look, because, you know, this calling is important. As we've now learned, everything Sylvie's wanted and believed about the TVA, Loki was right. He Who Remains was right. The state that everything is in right now, it needs to be in place for one reason or another. Whether it's because the loom melted down, which again was a result of that. I don't know, man. At the end of the day, like, nobody can hold on to what they wanted. And they are called in back to their glorious purpose of saving the timeline. Like, Loki even was like resigned himself after that little talk with Sylvie. And at the end of the day, there was some truth to it. You know, he liked this. There was got to be a part of him that didn't want to be alone. It's all he knew. It's all he had left. His branch, his life was gone. This was his life. That's all that was left. However, their lives were all given back. You know, they were able to go back to where they were meant to be, have the life they were supposed to have, even if it was in some way, shape, or form selfish of him to try to pry them from that to sate his own loneliness. At the end of the day, they were still needed. They still needed to leave. That still wasn't meant for them in the grand scheme of things. But even so, you know, even if they went to work at the TVA, I don't know how you'd pay bills, but you could just come back in to your daily routine in your timeline at any time you want and live out your days. You know, we don't know how much time passes in the TVA. Clearly it doesn't, because Mobius has been alive for hundreds of years and he's not aged. So I'd imagine that if they spend time on timelines, they probably age normally. So he wouldn't even lose time. Like, he would perceive the time, he would perceive the absence of his family, but he would be able to, it's not like he would be living out days. Like, he wouldn't leave and come back 8 years older if he stayed away for 8 years. He'd just be gone for what feels like 8 years to him, but only like 6 minutes, 6 seconds pass for him if he were to just come back to the point he left, and he would get to keep all that time. There's a compromise to be had there. It's just an interesting way to play around with that. I love that OB, you know, we saw that book. That book kept popping up in his own shop, in his own workstation and stuff. That book by Zartan or whatever it was. That was his book. That was his pen name, I guess, or his actual name. Writing science fiction, the things he longed to build or be a part of. Like, he even said he wanted to be a science fiction writer. So, you know, to kill time, he ended up actually getting his PhD in physics and stuff like that so that he could put it towards his writing and also kind of pay his way. But then, because of Loki putting him on this mission, he spent 18 months in his world's time working on this thing, ruined his marriage, had to move and all this stuff. So, like, it's the consequences of it all. Casey, I think that was the biggest surprise. And I think that's, they knowingly had to go that route, you know, with his timid kind of like pencil pusher desk guy nature, having him in on the branch be Like the polar opposite of that, him being an ex-con, a thief, escaped Alcatraz. It's just hilarious, man. Hunter B-15 being a doctor, that was wild. That was sweet. That was cool. I know we didn't, and they weren't there or present for it. It needed to be, if he wanted to go back to the loom, he needed everybody that was there to pinpoint that time. That all made sense in the science fiction-y nature of it all. But question about that, they were all the ones upstairs. Would they not have needed a Victor Timely or a He Who Remains if they wanted to go to the time before he spaghettied? So I assume they're going to keep him from going out there, and then maybe Loki's going to use his slipping to fix the machine himself with the device, give them more time before maybe the radiation sets in. I don't exactly know the plan, because it did go to that point where they were looking down as he was walking down, or at least that's the point I presume that was. But I like that Loki's got a handle on his slipping. Though I'm just curious about how it came back. Was that an after effect of the wave itself? Or did the little trickery that him, OB, and Mobius do only sate it for a moment until things got worse? You know, it cured it temporarily, but because of the increasing scaling decay of time and space, it was only a temporary cure. He was supposed to be fixed. He shouldn't be slipping anymore, but that doesn't hold true. So it just begs a lot of questions for me about that, how that works, but I'm not going to linger on it too much because science fiction is comic book stuff. You can't really linger on too much of that stuff. And like he said, with fiction, it's more about the why. That came back around. It was like more about a who. His first controlled slip was when Sylvie melted away. So they gotta confront that, man. They really gotta air that out, dude. But I love seeing everybody play around in these different roles and the characters, the pure joy and love and obsession. We finally got Mobius on a jet ski. He wasn't on the water though. He wasn't actually on water. Hopefully one day he can taste the wind and the splash of the water as well, all at once. And maybe this version of him probably even has. I would imagine he did. He owns 2 for himself, so he's experienced that, but I want that for the restored Mobius as well. He's earned that much. The spaghetti effect of everything, it's a really wild and interesting visual effect, and I love the way they represented it, everything unraveling, unwinding, especially when that guy was pouring the coffee and it missed the cup because the cup was already gone, but then it was spilling off the edge and then winding up, and then the record as it was elevating and unwinding. It was just, it's a wild effect, dude. I really liked the visuals in this episode. Again, the slipping is a wild effect all on its own. Tom Hiddleston, everybody got to give some really fun performances throughout. Tom Hiddleston, again, just really showing his range, which he's been doing the entire show, season 1 and now. So Sylvie says, yeah, I was there. So I guess she saw everybody blip away before Loki like looked around to realize what was happening or that he was alone. Like the wave passed him by, it like washed over him and everybody else was gone. So my guess is everybody else got deleted and Sylvie, as the wave was coming, or maybe even before it hit then swept them away, she used He Who Remains temp pad to peace out, because she said she witnessed them, the explosion, the detonation, so she just ran away from it. But Loki tanked it. Like the light washed over him and everybody's gone, but he stayed. And I guess that's maybe like something about, you know, him having been part of the time stream ejected into him. Maybe what OB did is what allowed him to be at least temporarily unaffected by this unraveling, at least by the initial wave itself that is eroding everything. But yeah, it was a fun episode, dude. And I loved the emotional crux of it for Loki, for his growth, for his realization, for his actualization of kind of everything this has been building up to with the growth and trajectory for his character. And now he's just got the agency right there, the ability to do this on his own, presumably. You know, it took everybody to get him there, but it's in his hands now. At the end of the day, too, he was right about the whole thing. So, at least with the wave not hitting Sylvie, that explains why she went to that branch, because her branch was pruned. She doesn't have one to go back to, which means that all these branches exist for them to be able to go back to, at least currently. That's my assumption right now. So she just was able, because she used the temp pad to get peace out, she was able to choose where she went while they were all placed back where they were from. So that's an interesting little detail. But yeah, great episode, man. I cannot wait to see what the finale entails. You know, it's just that everything's been building off of itself, and the editing, the cinematography, all of it has been firing. But guys, I got nothing else to say. Nothing, I'm just rambling at this point. So I'm going to pass it off to you. Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. I want to hear your theories, so drop them all. I hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, gets you access as well. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Manny Sherritt, Ryan Karen, Your Coruscant, Margaret Grace, Melito, Robert Anguiano, Jeffrey Hale, Jake Cottrell, Eric Official, Amy Becca, and Casey Wood. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. But that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.